Yesterday, this committee heard from the regulators and economists. We heard from administration officials who expressed reservations about Chairman Frank's proposed legislation, and the White House has even weighed in against relief for homeowners. Yet the Federal Reserve has no qualms about lending Wall Street $30 billion. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, but if there is money for Wall Street, there surely has got to be money for Main Street. Many of my constituents are wondering whether Congress will act to help the folks who need help with their homes. Too often this administration has advocated and adopted economic policies based on a top-down model. The lax regulatory environment over the past years, the tax policies we have seen have led us in part to the crisis we're facing today, and working families and middle-class families are suffering as a result. In my home state of New Hampshire, it's projected that 4,300 homes will be foreclosed by 2009. You can drive through neighborhoods in Manchester, Concord, Nashua, and see street after street with numbers of bank-owned sales and foreclosed signs on properties. There is a crisis out there, and it takes a toll on families, on neighborhoods, on state and local budgets. As the chairman's remarks suggest, every foreclosure is like throwing a boulder into a pond. You get big ripples and bad effects. So I look forward to today's testimony from our distinguished panel, who I thank for being here. Today's testimony will highlight the true human cost of the foreclosure crisis when we hear about the impact it's having on local and state leaders. This input is important to understand how this committee should and must move forward as expeditiously as possible to provide relief for this crisis. I thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.